This service, which we offer in the church throughout the year, has many different names. The most common one, and the one which describes it most exactly, is the Eucharist, which is a Greek word, which means thanksgiving. Because we come into church to give thanks to God for the many blessings and benefits which He has given to us. This is our bounden duty in service, to give thanks to God. Most of the time we manage to be completely ungrateful. We forget that it's God who has created the whole universe, more than we shall ever know or understand. And when we discover little bits of the universe that we've never heard of before, God created. We forget that the whole of nature has been created by God. And every single thing in the natural world has its place, ordained by God. I can remember people saying to me, "Oh, what about wasps? They have their place." One of the great monastic fathers, I can't remember who it was, wore chains throughout his life. And when he became ill and his disciples removed the chains, they found that there were worms under the chains eating into his flesh, and they were about to kill them. And this holy man of God said, "No, leave them alone, let them have their food. Why should the worms have it all?" And another monastic father who told off his disciples and those who came to him for treading on the ants outside his cell. All things in creation have their place. All things created by God. All things are good. When God set Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, He said to man, "Have dominion over all these things." What does have dominion mean? What it doesn't mean is abuse all of these things because they're yours, to do with whatever you like. No. God set Adam and Eve in a garden. He set them in the garden to look after the animals and the trees and all the green things, all the living creatures. God has done the same for us. We have all this around us, all the wildlife, all the wonders of nature. People say to me, "Yes, but what about wild animals which kill each other?" Only for food. We also are wild animals who kill other wild animals to eat them. This is blessed by God. God has done all things good, and we are here to recognize that and to give thanks to Him. If we try, in our great wisdom, to destroy certain things so that others may prosper, then we are no better than the demons who seek to destroy us as Christians so that evil may survive and prosper. God protects us as long as we keep our eyes on Him. If we are walking a tightrope and we decide, no, I'll leave that and walk this way, then we fall off it. The whole of life is like a tightrope. If we keep our feet going in the right way and we look only towards God, we should be okay. If we see something else and go, then we fall off. God, of course, will lift us back up and put us back onto the tightrope. This is what confession and absolution is all about. God, in his mercy, gives us the opportunity to be forgiven and start all over again. Because of all this wonder, because of the wonderful compassion, forgiveness, and understanding of God, we come into church to give thanks. Efharistumi is the plural. If I want to say thank you, I say Efharisto. If I want to say thank you for all others, I say Charistumi, because I'm really clever. Otherwise, I would just say thank you, which is enough. I don't need to know Greek. I don't need to know Romanian, because you will shout at me in my own language. So we have come into church to give thanks to God for all that we can see, but also for all those things which we cannot see, those great blessings from God which we have not even thought about and which we have not yet received.